Hi everybody, this is the Baseball Head, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the People's Champion. Your host, I welcome back to the Baseball Head, and hopefully you like this video. This was a game that certainly, it's more like it. 10 runs against the Marlins, but boy, that pain in the ass to end the game. But the Mets scored 10 runs in this game, and of course, the offense really woke up tonight, and I mean, a lot of people have been saying a lot of stuff online, a lot of stuff on that stupid radio station in New York. But this was a game that sorely needed just to get some runs down, just to get some runs in. And the power was really on tonight. Just going through the Major League season so far, I think we're going to have a lot of home runs this year. Just aside from this crazy torpedo bat, I think we're going to have a lot of home runs this year. Just the short sample. The Mets had 4 home runs tonight. This is not the pitching staff they faced on the weekend, that's for sure. The Mets fell behind 1-0. Now, David Peterson, who had a very good second half last year, pitched really well tonight. Other than giving up a pitch in the first inning to Lopez, and he gave a run in the 6th inning, he was dynamite tonight. Struck out 9 batters, gave up 5 hits, 3 walks. He was really good tonight. 2 runs, excellent. He was excellent. He had all his pitches working. Very workmanlike, very professional game that he pitched, especially once he got the 6-run lead, the 7-run lead after the 5th inning, after the top of the 5th. But really, just the real star of this game was Pete Alonso. Now the Mets, I don't get into his at bat momentarily, but Starlin Marte hit a home run in the 3rd inning, the second Mets home run of the season, and the Mets let him off because Francisco Lindor had to spend some time with his family, but he was there at the ballpark. They didn't need him tonight, which is fine. But that 5th inning really was fun to watch because you saw a team that is built to just wreck pitching staffs, during the season. The inning started in the 5th, where Luis Angel Acuna got an infield single. Didn't seem like much, but then Jose Siri drove him in on an RBI double. He's an electric player, but boy, he's going to strike out a lot. He's going to frustrate us all. But he had a very good at bat. He's been very impressive so far. With high energy. The Mets need guys like that, especially if they're going to bat in the lower part of this lineup. I was a little concerned about this lineup coming into the game. Not a lot of oomph bottom of this lineup. But he had a good game, Siri. RBI double in the 5th inning. Then the Mets went to work in this game. Starlin Marte got hit by a pitch, and really the big at bat in the game was Juan Soto basically drew a walk, and he's going to be walking a lot. He's going to be scoring runs a lot because this guy is a machine when it comes to taking pitches and really working the count. His influence on this lineup is going to be enormous, okay? There were things being said about him during the weekend was a little bit ridiculous, that he was not the player that playing with horse race. I mean, Aaron Judge made him this great player. Bullshit. He was a great player before this, and everybody knows it. Yankees fans are still very upset, by the way, about Soto being with the Mets. But obviously the big at bat was the grand slam by Pete against Cal Quantrill. Excellent at bat. Got ahead in the count. Was fighting a lot of tough pitches in that at bat, and then he's doing what he should be doing, and that's taking the ball, taking it up the middle, and into right center field. If he does that, he's going to have a huge year. He's going to hit 45, 50 home runs this year. When he was great that first year, he was driving the ball to the opposite field, and we know what happened last year. And really the last 2 years, he's been pulling every time. He's using that big part of the field, left center, the right center. He's going to have a lot of home runs, and he had a big postseason last year by driving the ball to the opposite field. And that's what he did tonight. It was a huge home run, and that really basically dropped the hammer on the Marlins in this game. And then later on in the inning, in that big 7th inning, Luis Torrens, who's been basically the Mets' everyday catcher until Francisco Alvarez comes back, had a home run as well after Vientos. Vientos had 2 hits in this game. He's looked pretty good so far in the 4 games. And then Torrens hit the home run that just sort of scraped over the center fielder's glove. It was fun to watch. And then later on in the game, the 6th inning, the most hated Mets player in Philadelphia, Brandon Nimmo. When I went to Philadelphia last year, I thought maybe Pete Alonso would be the number one guy they booed down there, or even Francisco Lindor. No, I was very surprised. Turned out to be Brandon Nimmo was the most booed player in Philadelphia. I was shocked. I was shocked by it. Very surprised. But then I started thinking about it. He's gotten a lot of big hits again. He's beating their brains in. He's beating their brains in pretty good. So it explains a lot why they boo him all the time. They booed him so viciously last year when I was at that ballpark. The Met bullpen pitched well to the 9th inning. Danny Young gave me complete total agita. I wanted to get this video started. Made me wait another 5 minutes. Son of a bitch. And of course, you won't hear this anywhere else, you know. But, you know, Danny Young struggled. But Warsco Brazelbond came in. He pitched pretty good. Mets only given up 2 runs. Now he's in the 9th inning out of the bullpen so far this season. But boy, that Danny Young, I want to kill this guy because I want to get this video started and be entertained as much as I can in this video. The Mets had 12 hits in this game. Yeah, I mean, just incredible pitch. I mean, it's basically the same kind of pitch that he hit off of Devin Williams, right on the corner on the outside part of the plate. When Peter's hitting that ball to the opposite field, yeah, I mean, right on, not on the corner, but on that other side of the plate, and he's not trying to pull it, that's going to go out. He will hit 45, 50 home runs with all the traffic. And Pete understands that when there's a lot of traffic on the you know, base paths, he's in control. And that's something we must understand about hitters, is that when you're in control, it's usually when there's a lot of men on base. The best hitters, the great hitters, are able to take advantage of that because they know they're in the driver's seat. But now tomorrow night, the Mets will send Kodai Senga. I don't know what to expect. And they're going to go up against Sandy Alcantara, which means he's going to be tough. And he was tough in his first game in the season for the Marlins. So I don't know what to expect tomorrow from him. I really don't know what to expect out of Kodai Senga. And then on Wednesday, we're going to see Clay Holmes again. We'll see if he's able to pitch a little bit better than he did his last start. He's going to be a bit of a work in progress in terms of managing his innings and being able to maximize, you know, pitch counts to where he's not going crazy, and get him to 5 innings. Aside from his start on opening day, the Mets starting pitching has been excellent. They've all got it into the 6th inning and finished the 5th inning and gone into the 6th inning. Tyler McGill's pitched well. Griffin Canning pitched well on Saturday, and now, of course, David Peterson pitched really well against an inferior team. And the Mets should be able to. Tomorrow's going to be a little rough because obviously we're going up against Sandy Alcantara, but the Mets have a chance to sort of ride the ship a little bit, to sort of get some wins here, and then they go home to play on Citi Field. There is rain expected this week in New York. Expect there to be some rain on Friday. I hope they get the game in, and it's a lot of rain this weekend. I don't know to what degree the weather's going to be like, but I need to get the games in, but it's going to be a lot of rain around here. So that's the story, and then tomorrow we'll have another video for you, and I got plenty of videos, and you can check out the shorts, a couple of highlights from today's game and tonight's game, and please check them out. And of course, it's a very busy channel. There's always videos every single day, and some highlights for you to watch during the day, even right now. So thank you for watching this video. Of course, please subscribe to the Baseball Hut, and I'll see you later.